Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Norizzati and my mate Izzati will present regarding a destination that's called the Faroe Island.
The Faroe Island is located at a North Atlantic archipelago located 320 kilometers north-northwest of Scotland. It comprises 18 rocky, which are including Straumon, Vagar, Eustorey, and many more. Faroe Island is a volcanic island between Iceland and Norway in the North Atlantic Ocean, which connected by road tunnels, ferries, causeways, and bridges. Here is the background of Faroe Islands. Faroe Island is a self-governing archipelago, part of Kingdom of Denmark. It's famous for their peaceful community, unique culture with old ballads and chain dance, hospitality, and cosmopolitanism. The Faroe Island also is the starkly beautiful and proudly unspoiled country and the number one among 111 islands for sustainability in the world. Faroe Island also have nearly no crime, making it one of the safest places on earth to travel. The reason to choose Faroe Island is because Faroe Island is unrivaled natural beauty places. The archipelago has the type of striking views of typical volcanic island like wind-swept mountains, crashing waves, and jagged coastline. Secondly, there is epic hiking opportunities, which is the best way to enjoy the island is to hike to Color Lighthouse, which sits on a northern promontory and grants panoramic views of 5 other islands on clear days. Next, it is also a literal puffin paradise in Faroe Island, the most lovable, adorable bird on the planet. There is no place better than Petit Maikins. While only 14 people live on the westernmost Faroe Island, its rich terrain and precipitous cliff drown thousands of breeding puffin during the summer months. Therefore, there are blooming of Airbnb in Faroe Island. Airbnb in Faroe Island may be the best choice to control the budget for travelers to have had exceptional experiences. The traveler also can stay in a few hotels in the Faroe Island that also have lots of wonderful experience. There are some policies and regulations when travel to Faroe Island. Firstly, the tourists need to make sure they get fully vaccinated before travel due to COVID-19 pandemic. Next, the tourists are not allowed to look into people's window. Even tourists are free to take a walk around the villages there, but tourists need to respect people's private life. Therefore, avoid looking through the windows. Next, the tourists need to use paths when hiking between villages. The nature in the Faroe Island is sensitive and so is wildlife. The traveler always need to be careful when walking in untouched nature, such as avoid damage on vegetation and bird life. Next, the tourists are not allowed to get too close to edges. The views are magnificent at every corner. This is true when getting close to edges, but do not go too close to an edges as it is dangerous as the ground might be porous. Next, the traveler also are not allowed to walk in cultivated grass fields. This is because the grass around the villages is growing from mid-May to the end of August. During this period, tourists need to be extra careful and not walk into the grass field. Next, the tourists also are not allowed to disturb the bird nest in summer. The Faroe Islands are a delight to hike and explore, soaking in the nature and wildlife with every step, but there are Maikins which is known as Puffin Island, which traveler should aware of bird nests and baby birds, especially in May and June. The standard design of Faroe Island is firstly the cultural center. Faroe Island famous with their peaceful community, unique culture with old ballads and chain dance, hospitality and also the cosmopolitanism. Therefore, in the Middle Ages, Kirkjubor was ecclesial and cultural center in Faroe Island. Next, the traditional village style. People in Faroe Island living in a small and colorful painted home with very simple and peaceful traditional village lifestyle. For example, the turf roof houses is a symbol of the Faroe Island, appearing everywhere from sporadic seaside village to the capital city of Tórshavn. Moreover, Faroe Island was impressed with the amazing infrastructure and roads on the island, especially the 5-minute-long undersea tunnel connecting Vagar with Streymoy Island. Last but not least, the Faroe Islands are devoid of trees. The ones that originally exist were probably cut by the first settler and were never replanted.
Next, the potential of places as tourism product in Faroe Island. There are various potential in Faroe Island in terms of economic, social, and environment. Here are some pictures of the Faroe Island economic contribution. The potential economic of Faroe Island. The main contribution economic to the Faroe Island is in ocean industry. The Faroes are a seafaring people. The areas of expertise of Faroes are in ocean and associated field of knowledge regarding the ocean. Example, they do fisheries, shipping, navigation, aquaculture, oceanography, marine biology and biotech, as well as marine-related engineering and physics. The ongoing work within this field in the Faroe Island is currently pioneering. Next, the contribution of Faroe Island GDP toward government revenue. Faroe Island is ranked among the highest in the world based on GDP per capita. From 1998 to 2015, the Faroes GDP has more doubled from 7.4 billion Danish krone to 16.7 billion Danish krone. The government decided to reorganize the tourist board, visit Faroe Island and increase its funding for marketing abroad in 2012. Faroe Island is one of the world's leading nations in producing sustainable electricity with over 50% of the nation's electricity deriving from renewable energy sources. The Faroes economy has performed comparatively well over the last year in a time dominated by the global financial crisis. Annual growth in nominal GDP was 7.5% in 2014 and 5 or 6% in 2015. Other than that, the challenge and opportunities in Faroe Island in economic growth. Fishing industry in Faroe Island occupied 1,441 people on land and 1,341 people at the sea. Fishing products in Faroe Island account for over 97% of export volume. In 2020, the sea industry of Faroe Island stated that salmon exports were Danish krone 3.3 billion. One of the biggest private companies of the Faroe Island is the salmon farming company Bekkefors, which is the largest of the 4 salmon farming companies in the Faroe Island, and it is the 8th biggest in the world. Faroes also focus in agriculture products, making such as milk, potatoes, vegetables, and sheep. Faroe Island also focus on maritime associated field, where it provides employment opportunities for the communities in terms of fisheries, oil exploration, energy, aquaculture, and maritime services. Exploitation of renewable energy in Faroe Island include hydropower, wind, and tidal power. Here are some social activities that could be found in Faroe Island. The potential of the places in terms of social, the community in Faroe Island, basically known as Faroes. Faroe Islands may be remote and even exotic to some, but they are simultaneously well positioned strategically in the middle of the shipping lane between the two wealthiest continents on Earth. The unique mixture of tradition and modernization made the Faroe Islands stand out among other nations, creating a population with a very strong identity. Through this, it helps strengthening the community ties. There are various cultural programs in Faroe Island which is suitable for the tourists in engaging and learn more about their culture. One of the popular cultural programs in Faroe Island such as secular celebration. The national holiday is Olavsoka, Saint Olaf Week on 29 July, when the opening of the parliament is celebrated in Tórshavn by a church service, parades, athletics contests, cultural events, and public dances, and informally by strolling out, visiting, and among men, drinking. Moreover, Faroe Islands are packed with unique and authentic adventure for the tourists and social activity, which it also can encourage the social involvement and pride, such as hiking, boat trip, bird life, culture, festival and music, adventure, fishing and angling, surfing, and many more. For the etiquette, social interaction is casual, quiet, and emotionally subdued, with an emphasis on consensus and sociability. The pace of conversation, especially among men, is slow and deliberate. Casual conversations are initiated and closed with expressions such as good day and farewell, without such formalities as handshaking or kissing. People face each other slightly obliquely, and men often stand shoulder to shoulder. Children often stare at strangers. For the benefit of sustainable tourism, the survey rated that the Faroe Islands top of the 111 destinations with the verdict authentic, unspoiled, and likely to remain so. The potential of destination as a tourism product in terms of the environment, the Faroe Islands are the 18 mountainous islands that were shaped by volcanic activity 50 to 60 million years ago. The Faroe Islands are located at the doorstep of the Arctic in the Great Climate Conveyor Belt, where the warm Gulf Stream meets the cold stream of Arctic waters. There are various climates can be experienced by the tourists in Faroe Island, as they can experience rain, followed by snow, then sun, or literally all four weather seasons in one day. The fauna reflects the remoteness of the island, as there are few terrestrial species but plenty of seabirds and marine animals. The marine ecosystem around the Faroe Islands are highly productive with a diverse abundance of marine species. For the overall critique and comment over the destination, Faroe Island is known and famous with its natural resources and environment, where it attracts more tourists in explore the environment of the natural island. The Gindra dolphin drive hunting that involves beaching and slaughtering long-fined pilot whales has been practiced in the Faroe Island. The killing of an animal is not good, as it could lead to extinction of the population and create imbalance of the ecosystem. Even though it is a cultural tradition of the Faroes, it still considered killing an animal without purposes may impact toward their ecosystem. The destination is suitable for family, group, and also the backpackers. Next, for the seasonality, tourists that travel to the island need to face the Faroe Island harsh weather that shape life on the island, since it Faroe Island receiving 4 weather seasons in a day. The main activity and attraction in Faroe Island are the hiking. It might not suitable for those hikers to hike every day and every time due to the climate of the destination. Character of the island's climate and weather is influenced by the strong warming, the influence of the Atlantic Ocean. Activities like kayak, boat tour are not suitable when the snow and heavy rain weather. The Faroe Islands lie in the path of depression moving northeast, and this means that strong wind and heavy rain are possible at all times of the year. In winter time, the Faroe Islands are at times struck by the stormy weather that hurricane with over 100 mph. For the accessibility to the Faroe Island, we can fly to the Faroe Island. There are only 2 scheduled airlines fly to the Faroe Island, which are Atlantic Airways and Scandinavian Airlines. there are no frequent roads to the island, and we also can sail to the Faroe Island by ferry from Iceland and Denmark. It's the only services that provided by Faroe's company Lani. We also can take a road transport in the Faroe Island was not as extensive as in other parts of the world due to its rugged terrain, and mostly the roads in the main island are connected by bridge and tunnel. In Faroe Island, they also provide disabled-friendly vacation where a few hotels or accommodation around Faroe Island providing accessibility for the disabled person. As for the conclusion, Faroe Island is a sustainable island that well known with its nature and environment. Moreover, the climate and geographical of the island could provide various activities and attractions over the destination, as it could help the success of tourism industry in the future. Furthermore, its main sources of the country such as energy, oil exploitation, ocean industry and many more make it more success and has various income for its island. In addition, their various cultural activities is one of the main attraction and symbol of the island itself. That's all from us. Thank you.